Hi, I'm Annette Piper, and welcome to Discover Your Purpose TV. I'm your host, and I'm also CEO and founder of Vision to Reality Training, a success training company designed with you in mind. And I'm so excited that you're here watching this episode today or listening to this episode because it's just really some powerful information that I'm sharing. We've been working on a little series on mindset mastery, and this is the third in the Mindset Mastery series, and I'm really excited to be able to present this information to you because it's so pertinent to what we need to do to reach the level of success that we desire. And although you've probably heard much of this information before, it's a great reminder, and we need to be reminded of it. We need to re-listen to it because then we really integrate it into our subconscious mind or unconscious mind at a deep level. And so it's really important to continue to read and listen to this type of material over and over and over again to power up your success. And so today I'm going to share 5 new tips on how to master your mindset. So the first tip I want to give you is to visualize to realize. Visualization is one of those key things that you need to incorporate to achieve success. Visualizing is so powerful. Our mind sees in pictures. So if I ask you to think about your car, a picture of your car would flash across the movie screen of your mind, right? If I said, think of a pink elephant would flash across your mind because we think in pictures. And so visualization is very, very powerful. And all great achievers have used visualization as part of their success process. Michael Jordan, great athletes like Michael Jordan have used visualization. Olympic athletes use visualization. The great Walt Disney used visualization in imagining what he wanted to create. And he has created, and he did create, right? Jim Carrey, he used visualization to create his success as well. And one thing I want you to remember about visualization is make sure that you are in the picture. You don't want to be observing yourself being successful. You want to be in the picture. You want to be walking up on stage to receive your award. You want to be lying on the beach in your size 7 bikini or, whatever it is that you visualize for your success. You want to visualize yourself, doing your bank statements and seeing the amount of money that you want, not just visualize a picture of yourself doing that. So you don't want to be the observer. You want to be right in the picture. That makes it much more powerful and much more real to the subconscious mind. When you're just observing it, you're telling yourself you don't have it yet. So you've got to be in the picture. Tip number 2, create powerful affirmations. Affirmations support your visualization, and affirmations need to be crafted in the present tense as if you already have that you desire to create. And you want to start out your affirmations such as I am so happy and grateful that, or I am happy and fulfilled that, or I am excited and grateful that, and then state the rest of it in present tense. So as an example, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm earning $150,000 per year revenue in my entrepreneurial venture. Right? So see how that's powerful? The words I am are the 2 most powerful words on the planet, and they program our unconscious mind. And you have to be really careful with this because it doesn't matter what comes behind that I am. You reprogram the unconscious mind. So you can say I am a powerful creator or a powerful manifester. Boom! You just programmed your unconscious mind. You can say I am such an idiot. And you just programmed your unconscious mind. So be careful what goes behind those 2 words, I am, because they are very, very powerful. And again, you want to make sure your affirmations are always in present tense. Success tip or my mastery tip number 3 is to create power questions. You know, we talk about the affirmations are like planting little seeds in the unconscious, in the fertile soil of our unconscious mind. But power questions really engage the unconscious mind. So our unconscious mind works well with questions because we naturally want to find the answer to those questions. So power questions may be along the lines of, how can I create $150,000 of revenue in my business? And then you need to be open to receive those answers. Now you got to watch how you say it, because there's energy behind how you say things. So you could say, oh my gosh, how can I create $150,000 in my business, and sound pretty exasperated or frustrated about it or disbelieving about it. That's not a power question. You want to put power behind it. How can I do it? And then wait for the answer. Another way to create a powerful question is what Noah St. John has coined as Affirmations. And these are questions such as, why am I such a success? Why have I created $150,000 in my business? Right? And so when you ask those kind of questions, why have I, or why am I here? Then the unconscious mind starts looking for evidence that it's true. It's an incredible process. And so make sure you ask those power questions. Make sure that you incorporate both the how can I, so that your mind starts working on the action steps that you need to take to, and the strategies that you need to incorporate to get to your desired results. And then the affirmation type questions, such as, why am I such a success? Why am I at the top of my sales field? Why am I speaking on stage in front of 1,000 people? So make sure that you ask those type of questions so the unconscious mind can start looking for evidence of that happening in your life, of those successes happening in your life. My mastery tip number 4 is to proclaim that which you desire to achieve. Proclaim it out loud. A proclamation is so strong. You know, a proclamation to me is much stronger than an affirmation. A proclamation is, like a law. The queen proclaims, right? It's like a law. So make your word law by proclaiming that which you wish to achieve. And then say it out loud. Share it with people that are very supportive of what it is that you are doing and what it is that you want to create in your life. Remember, say it out loud with power. Don't just say, I proclaim that blah, blah, blah. No, I proclaim. It's got oomph to it, some power. You know, raise your fist in the air like you're going into battle. I proclaim. And really put it out there. Don't worry about looking like an idiot. I look like an idiot all the time doing stuff like this. I don't care. Because to me, I want to create greater success. And I really don't care what anybody else thinks if I'm doing crazy stuff like I proclaim. Right? So don't worry about how you sound. Just do it, and do it with power. And the 5th mind mastery tip that I'm going to share with you today is to take action. Now, you wouldn't think action is a master, a mindset thing, but it really is. Action is king. Action is where we take our mindset and everything that we want to achieve out into physical manifestation. It's where the rubber meets the road, right? So it's very, very powerful to get that in action, to get in action to what you want to achieve. And don't worry about all the hows as to how you're going to get to where you're going. Just take one step, and then just take another step and another step. Just take one step at a time. Martin Luther King Jr. said, you don't have to see the whole staircase. You just have to see the first step, and then you see the next step and the next step. You see what I'm saying? So don't worry about seeing everything laid out before you. Just get into action. Take the first step. Your feedback and guidance system will tell you when you're off course for your goal. You know, it's like launching a guided missile. You know, it's programmed into the ground, the destination point, and all the coordinates to get it there, and then the missile gets launched. And then when it starts to veer off course, it can be programmed back in based on the feedback it's getting from that guidance system. It's the same with you. Just launch your desire, get into action, get it out there, and your feedback, which is your results, is going to show you when you're off track. And then you can rein it in, you can make adjustments in what you're doing and bring it back on track towards your destination. It's so cool. We all have our own internal guidance system, and it also shows in our results. Our results are a guidance system as well. And so these are some very powerful tips. I want you to incorporate these tips into your life. If you missed the first two in the series, go back and watch those series, those episodes, because they're very, very powerful. And put them to work in your life and use them over and over and over again. I've seen these tips make a tremendous impact on people's lives. I've used them myself, and I want you to use them too. Create that success that you desire. Make sure that you incorporate these into your life and work with them over and over and over again. I want you, what's stopping you? Figure that out, get it taken care of, and get into action. That's what I want you to do with these tips. Okay? So send me your feedback. Send me your success at info@annettepiper.com. And remember, spell Piper, P-I-E, just like the yummy dessert. And if you haven't got your free audio download on how to define your purpose, align it with your passion, and get profits in your business, make sure you go to purpose2passion2profits.com, and that's T-O, not the number 2, purpose2passion2profits.com. Get that audio download. That's my gift to you to help you get started on your success. I look forward to the next episode. I'm not quite sure what it's going to be on yet. I may just keep on going with this mindset mastery stuff for a while because it's so powerful and I just love it. But until then, be amazing. Namaste.